Uh, Good afternoon, everybody. Just checking in on a small project the crew just wrapped up, and I want to show you some creative ways we've come up with how to rectify some problems of water getting into basements, and also how to take care of some elevation changes in the yard. And not everything has to be big and expensive and elaborate. There's some simple approaches that can go a long way. So in this particular project, there's an addition on the house, and the customer put in some patios, and all the downspouts are collecting right at the foundation of an addition that was put on, and that can cause real headache. Water is an asset. We're trying to keep it on our property, but at the same time, we don't want it getting into our basements. So I want to show you some of the creative ways you can to rectify the water, and at the same time, how to rectify some grade changes also. So this is the patio. You can see they put a nice little patio in here, but they've got a downspout that was landing on the patio. The patio was coming this way, and it always has to pitch in one direction, so it was dumping right in here. Then you had all these downspouts that again were just dumping here. They had to put on a leaching field in here last year, and now even the grade is pitching towards the addition. So what we did here, we just simply grab all the downspouts, each corner, and we just tie them together with PVC pipe. Then we put in this drip line, put in some steel edging, put in some gravel. In here, this is actually acting like a French drain. So if we're getting a tremendous amount of runoff from the landscape, that'll collect in there. All the downspouts from the rain, even if in a real bad storm, if this got clogged and overspilled, it would also collect in there. So these these drip guards, so to say, at the base are very effective towards helping get surplus water. And so we keep all this water coming over here, but you can see we're out near the water. The bay is right there. We don't want to send rainwater off the property, so we want to keep it on the property, but just keep it out of our basements. So we tie everything, we keep bringing all the downspouts, just keep tying them all together, and aesthetically tie them all together in that manner. Then once we come off the last downspout, just tee off over here, and right in here we build a big French drain. We have these black milk crate devices that look like the aqua blocks. We use them for rainwater harvesting when we're trying to harvest water, but we also can bury them down into the ground in here. So there is a big basin in here that's going to handle about 75 gallons of water, but it's open and set on stone. So this is a very compact French drain. Then when extreme rain events come, we put a little escape hatch on the surface. So even though there's a whole lot of magic on the bottom underwater, keeping our stormwater under property is important, but in those extreme rain events, we need the access to come up so it doesn't back up at the house again. And now we are far enough away from the house that this can go through and keep the stormwater here. Then on the patio, they had a second patio over here that had some challenges of real steep grade changes here. So there was about a 12 to 14 inch drop on this side, another 12 to 14 inch drop on this side, and there was no vegetation. This was just all grass. And so that can make a real tripping hazard when you're up on the patio and having fun, and then all of a sudden comes off. So some of the tricks we've found is it, again, doesn't have to be elaborate. Using a solid stand granite step on here, and then just simple boulders around the edge can eat up some of that grade change. Pitch the flower bed down some, then just a simple boulder border. This is a nice, easy way to keep the grass where the grass is going to be, but at the same time, it helps with transitions, because you can see at that end, we have about 10, 12 inch tall boulders to eat up that big grade. But then as we start getting over here, the grade starts rising. By the time we're up here, the grade is actually higher than the flower bed. So boulders are very versatile on that, because now on the top it all looks the same level. We just keep shrinking the boulders down as we get across, and then these are actually just sitting on top of the patio. So still have some touch-ups to do, dusting up, but I wanted to be able to show this because it's a great way to kind of get some of this legwork done now, because it's almost fall. It's getting into lawn renovation time. So right now we're just trying to get heavy lifting done, get a nice little planting in here that's gonna be set up so that they have color from all different seasons. And again, nothing complicated, just framing in a couple of the entrance ways, and then just pick a simple little pattern going around and picking something for each season. So no matter what time of year it is, there'll be something that's coming into bloom in and out. Keep it simple. It can really go a long way. So if you haven't finished working on the yard, now's a great time to get some projects done before you start needing to renovate that lawn. And get creative, keep it simple on ways to rectify water problems, get it away from the trouble areas, but keep it on your property. Take care of drainage issues and steps and elevations, making sure nobody has tripping hazards. But again, just don't overthink it. Don't complicate it. Just you can dial it into your own taste and style. Some people, they want it pristine. Others just want a little bit more rustic. But boulders are very versatile at giving you as much flexibility as you want. Hope that helps. Take care.